Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Today we're playing some more Danganronpa for a little while. We've just entered the Deadly Life, and something a little bit strange has gone on. It's a person we've never seen before. Wait. Is that red hair under? What the? I don't know who this person is. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life has come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that has been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and bodies all hidden, so I don't even have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, it's more like the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be. Okay then. Yes! Let's just tear the mask clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. By the time he called out, it was already too late. Toka took Hoko's hand, shot out towards the mask, and the next instant, there was a plain light and a deferring roar. The body blew up. It blew up. It blew up, blew up, blew up, blew up, blew up, blew up. Holy shit. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But
Come
then,
on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, the voice reached up and pulled it back to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Go on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, it was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp, beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now the body is sharded, I really have no idea how we're gonna find out who it was. Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, it's quickly to narrow it down to who it must be. Then the only person missing, it's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? The mastermind? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What?
What?
The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charred boiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it is to be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if the mastermind is dead, right?
But
But the corpse is a girl, right? So it doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the file, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
what the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
Huh? MUKURO IKUSABA, the 16th student of Hope Peaks.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that the 16th student here in the school.
What?
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, Kyoko told me was...
MUKURO IKUSABA, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks MUKURO IKUSABA is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here. It's a female. That would match the body characteristic.
So,
And that face, ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermind, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl MUKURO, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot... Oh. How did she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help figure out exactly who it is. Oh, hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't you forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh god. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear you that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Alright, before we do that, I need water. I am a thirsty boy right now. H2O? Tastes so good. Okay, let's get back into this. Let's now we can examine the body. Kind of. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
So,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Alright, so we have a key. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
so...
I saw this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of this kind of Earth, of its kind on Earth. That's right. The key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then this key is.
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah. There's this was on the ground nearby the body, or near the body. I've seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? Or I haven't seen this key before. So you even don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. Ooh woo. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. There's dorm rooms on the second floor? In your hands. When did I miss this detail? So I'm your errand boy now. Yeah, when did I miss those details? Alright, well, we'll check the biolab first, but I'm pretty sure it leads us to a data center. But the biolab comes first. 1 second, we're actually gonna check something. Okay, it looks like everything is going properly. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, then let's give this a shot. Found garden into the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright, which means well, we're already there, so we don't need to go to the first floor. That's the data center, so we go to the 4th floor and check it out, because we gotta check it out. Data center is right here. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh! It fits! Then it's the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all the running around paid off. I have to tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. Why would you head back to the garden? I would just want to check a look inside. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's a data center, down on the 4th floor. Then we can go to the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have this key item? Or this key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's gonna be another huge cocoon like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? I mean, I trust you. That's absolute lie. I'm just being used. Jeez. Oh, she's just in the corner by herself. Poor Toko. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a world, the room was, or in the word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fur was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with all kinds of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended trembling hand and pointed. Look at all of those monitors on the wall. Look at what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classroom, every part of the school was covered. This is
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back to this room, and they're displayed here on each monitors. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is
It's all clear now.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles it. The body in the garden, it has to if they have the key to the room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of MUKURO IKUSABA, and she was the mastermind.
Huh?
Then the mastermind is dead? Like really, really dead? It would seem so.
What?
For serious? It's too bad. They had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body, whatever happened, obviously, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it? Oh, who was it? But the mastermind really is dead. That means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
Gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? The mastermind truly is dead. We can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
What?
But murdered? So you think so too,
Naturally.
huh? Naturally. The state of the course makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Well, why it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose, and why they were killed. The room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Or time here. Okay then. Let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Well, let's start here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Ultra Eagle was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't. So what? We can't do anything. Just use your fingers to split. To force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors. These monitors the network. Oh, and using these to monitor the network. Oh my gosh. An alter ego. It may well be right about that, but there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Okay, so we've looked at those. There's a TV right here? There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hooked that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. Huh? Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if you can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all started from, or for info from the outside world, huh? All right, let me work my magic, and I'll be the quantum leaping, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Okay. There's a this door's kind of creepy. It got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked. What if you use that key to open this room? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. I bet you the one that Kyoko has would fit in there. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about the door with the Monokuma picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid anymore. What do we look at now? Well, we already looked at all the monitors. Oh, what was I gonna say the same thing again? Hey, you still have the TV fixed? Just give me some time, okay? Gotta make sure we can drive spaceship Earth safely. I think I know what you're trying to say, but I also think I have no idea. Oh yeah. There's a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the master has been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master Go. Look at Master Go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is monthly membership?
You know?
Probably too much for you.
Huh?
Oh. What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV this whole time. They really thought they could get away with this? With it?
Huh?
Huh? This feed's coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And you're not just weird, super weird.
But
this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channels? A good idea. Let's give it a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. But on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in a data center room.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually.
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
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 What?
What?
Hi, you freaking bastards! But Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
Of course, I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been a half a day at most. How could you be alive? Again? There's multiple. Oh yeah. That's it. Pooh. The look on your faces right now? So sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead. All for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who's supposed you're the ones who should be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing!
Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game.
Huh?
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of
No,
here!
we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you wouldn't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just go to the point, or just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is a central part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why isn't it showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in the blood gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying the signal coming from that antenna.
Huh?
Huh? But what does that mean?
What the heck?
It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcasted live to the entire world. It is the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. Well, what? Broadcasted live? To the entire world? What kind of joke is this?
But that's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The carrot feed's being broadcast? No way, that's impossible!
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick, and that's what I found. And hijacking the airways is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking. But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind was beginning to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything is a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mystery. Even me learning you here right now. Why would I do that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair, like they never seen before. I became the director of Despair based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in Despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If that was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, that's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV and try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communication like that, you need to be astronomical amount of resources. Yep. So, how could things have gotten this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you'll need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's a little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh? Class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file!
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are going to get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Of course you can't, Monokuma. Pretend you're dead, lead us here. And now we have to figure out some dead person that we don't know. And then he was gone. Reality was oh my gosh. Incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything. I don't know why I say look. I had to just keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's Despair Entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Oh, that part's obvious. The class trial in this, the class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
Well, what are you talking about? I thought MUKURO, IKUSABA, was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. If Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, MUKURO IKUSABA, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, does not matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it is your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself. Anyway, we better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It could be someone participating in our school life. Wait, you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No. Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's vertebral mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you've got into this. That is how the game works, after all. Well, I better start checking out the Monokuma file. Dude, this music, it just started popping. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim was stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been stuck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in with other wounds, but these were the latest. These were at least several days old. So even Monokuma fire doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice, I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. I like this, this is bumping. Okay, let's start by checking, I need to start by checking anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Of course. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, I can't say for sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Where would that be? We got the knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Weird. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife was cause of a fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife that person was holding. It was the knife that was in your room. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever this person in the mask was, they attacked me the night before they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab the same mask attacker we found. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a chance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then oh, Makoto. And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene has been added. Okay, now we check her, because there's... Check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Who knows? I never know if it's Kyoko. Oh, that's... Go, we have to check the hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to something on the back of her right hand. Is this attack too? I got burnt, so I can't make out the whole image or the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Oh. Oh. Then we gotta check the coat. We always gotta check the coat. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. I think that's all we have to check, right? Okay, upper half of the body set on fire, the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, top half of the body is wet. Was it just for me? That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire on the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, nothing happened or nothing's changed about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Maybe. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I think that's all we needed from there. And then we go here. Oh. God, I just want to hit this. Just to make sure, I should take a look around the tool shed. Is there anything missing from here? It doesn't look like it. And all other okay, the room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look more into that. It could be related to the case. Yeah. Look at the tarp. The top is wet and is covered in mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about it bothers me. Probably. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Really? Nothing else concerns you? Okay, I guess so. Oh, hi Chloe. How you doing? We're figuring out Kyoko's death. If I remember correctly, there are some chickens in the coop, a chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Do I always have to tell you that I'm streaming? I'm sorry. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? Well, I only count 4. Does that look 4 chickens to you? Oh, I guess some of them have big tails because they're... It looks like they're another body for me. There are only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Okay, well, I'll remember to remind you tonight when I stream some Minecraft. Ah! That's so weird. I wonder where it disappeared.
What?
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
Yeah, it tricked me up. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Why did that appear up? There we go. Chicken, yep, okay. What else is there? There is the big flower. The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat people? Or eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case. I think I'll just stay away. It might be. Is that a Saul? Oh, I don't... Oh, I know. We gotta check this real quick. The panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added. Oh, okay. Is that it? Please tell me that's it. That's not it. What else is there? I mean, I already checked out. Maybe if I talk to Hina or somebody. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, you know, before he blew up? If I remember right, he was wearing some kind of mask with a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of his stomach, and the area around it was stained in blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. I don't know why I was gonna say blood on the bloody. Bayaka did not touch it to avoid getting all bloody. Well, I don't think that. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Whoa, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you. Thank you. You too. Thank you. You too. The body. Okay. I need some water. How was your day at school, Chloe? Was it a good day? Let's see. Oh, good time, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What did you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
Just alright? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear what you were doing after nighttime began last night. Yeah, school can be like that sometimes. Kinda sucks, but gotta just push on through. Well, I was sick and I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that I arrived last night and there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. Oh, my voice just cracked a little bit right there. Oof. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure to not go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. Well, that makes sense. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who doesn't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room. But I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yes, it is pretty bad for us. That does not seem to... Oh, I was about to go, where is Hiro? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? It should be back, I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I heard that I head to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? It was a little after 9, wasn't it? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to be right around at 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job is done. Hiro, you do so much work. I am so proud of you for figuring out when we found the body. That's a pretty small job. Okay. I think I've checked everything I need in this area. But I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Especially the fragment that I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room is with Dialga. I was simply limiting your options. I can't allow you to get to any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me your key to your room. I don't have a choice. If I have to, I have to see if he'll let me borrow the room key. All right, we have to talk to you real quick. Hey, Byakuya, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You had the room to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping to borrow it. I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, If I were to go with you, it would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later, and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one. That doesn't help me. I don't know what that could be. I don't know what area that could be. Maybe it's the archer room. But I'm not quite sure. It doesn't look like it's here. Now where would it be? Where could it be? Is it in here? Doesn't look like it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Then my guess for it why would the gym be a prime area to go to? Nothing here. Is it really the gym? I don't see any way it could be the gym. But we're gonna go there anyways. Ah. Why is this a prime area? I guess we can look at the Monokuma. Monokuma is violating. Okay, but I figured it would be here.
You know?
Oh, the bomb. I just found something. What is it? It's
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb. And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh, you know, it does look like it. It looks okay. I've been wrong before. Okay, I've checked everything else I think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Byakuya, please, oh almighty Byakuya, let me into Kyoko's room. I so deserve to go in there. You should believe in me. Oh, come on. I will get on the ground and lick your boots just for you to let me in. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance and I hurried after on our way to the dorms. Oh. Kyoko's room is the first room? Really? I can't unlock it myself, I need to ask, okay. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Oh, Byakuya, you don't want to come in here with me? We can look into a girl's room together? So this is Kyoko's room. What the hell is this? There's something on the table. There's a wooden block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public, or lockers in those really traditional public bathhouses, use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Bianca doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that might just go. The dojo that might, or at the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Now we have to go to the dojo. Is that all though? Oh, but she might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Oh, I'm more curious about her wallpaper. It kind of looks weird. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting, at least not as far as the case I concerns. I think that's it in here, actually. Wow. Her room is completely empty.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So if you're just looking for nothing in particular, I thought that we might find some kind of clue in here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? So sorry. Regardless, if you plan to poke around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
It's true.
Okay. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I found it. Oh, okay. Bye, Chloe. Have fun studying. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? Who knows? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted the sheets, what is this? I found a couple pieces of paper, or a piece of paper. Class 78, student registry. MUKURO IKUSABA.
I see.
Appears to be MUKURO IKUSABA's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key. Yeah. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. Okay, you had the name, MUKURO IKUSABA. Female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an attentive interest in military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of the young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Finrio for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped and that she received battle training of her own violation or volitation. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. The Ultimate Soldier? A mercenary group? This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like completely different dimensions. It's like one non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Fenrir. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. It's a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses. They always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all a part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Even every rumor I heard says that Fenrir has already
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming a hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you gotten in your pretty little hands there? Oh, you found her profile. So what if I did?
Hey!
Don't
come
freak out on
on
me.
now.
I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Origami, who broke the rules and busted down the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse up and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, you're saying you don't have to you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now, can I? In fact, the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting. It's about one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in the killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you first got together in the main hallway back when, there was 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting they may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total numbers of students taking part in this killing game is actually 16. 16? Then
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba, she's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Huh? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want you to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I'll have an extra bonus for you. Revenge. I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone, I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now, that's all you get. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, those weren't scars. Attack 2. Wait, but no. Maku simply said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears gloves, to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student
That's
here.
right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear, so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact is that he said that to prove that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case.
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one that killed Kyoko. What? That'll explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? She's a student, and she killed someone. That would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro, the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone would be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? I just don't think so. In fact, that's actually what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro IKUSABA isn't the culprit, huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. The ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. But that's true. Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro gave us information that would raise questions about her. Would be bold, I say to the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So it's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro to come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places I need in need of investigation. I should find out if the key to the JoJo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Oh, Aiden's home. Oh yeah. Because this is 6. There's a wooden locker here. They use wooden block keys just like this. Just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to this one's lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest from the right?
Very strange.
It's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker room,
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Took the wooden block and inserted it into the locker room lock and click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It was a waterproof ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Huh? That's a bloodstain.
I see.
So this means it must have surely been related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker room has to offer now. Something
Very
wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that clearly related to the case. But how did the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps Byakuya. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. The next
What?
location? There's something I need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that MUKURO was part of? But how were you supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? We're in the school. Would you go to do research on something? Oh, you're talking about the archive. That's right. The archive has all kinds of general public or info that the general public doesn't have access.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Oh, Ryaka seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned to the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. I sure can. My brother can. Well, whatever, I'll read it to you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were all killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? It just this all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, It isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are a part of the world. Their battlefields aren't much different than our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I'd use. So did anything jump out to you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they are members of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They get a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean...
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
Right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Well, Bayaka and MUKURO showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We're investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? MUKURO ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourself. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And the 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or... or what?
What?
Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start until everyone's here. Now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us wait, right? If we agree to that, it's a violation. If you all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When I heard the voice, we all spun around and looked.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kyoko? Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it in the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay? There's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I'm in here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish. You're so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. We're just one step ahead of you. While Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm glad you're okay. Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. There's we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. Without even looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya has stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we're take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask, where have you been this whole time? You used the key to get somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body has been discovered. And then when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search, I came back, and it was just time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over to the crime scene first. I can't go into the trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, that's what the key you found goes to.
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Okay.
Just a second.
Hey, wait, what are you doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through this trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. Class trial is important to everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. She seemed unconcerned. Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dead began to consume me once more, or the dread. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In the dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened, without warning. A dazzling light penetrated the depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. It's time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so the curtains open for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. And with that, we're getting today's stream there. Now tomorrow, I most likely won't be streaming Danganronpa tomorrow, but most likely gonna stream at night. Got things to do in the morning and afternoon first, so there's that. And I will be streaming tonight some more Minecraft. I have upgraded our home just a little bit with some other stuff. It's been a while since I've streamed Minecraft. But anyways, thank you guys for coming out today to watch the stream. As always, this is Rollout Dino. See you in the next stream.